Are we recording?
So are you gonna ask me?
No, just want to say no. Keep recording. It's all right.
It's recording.
Can I think for a second?
What was the other question?
Is it on?
No.
Now? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Being a Muslim on campus feels really good because all the Muslim people here are like family, and so it's really welcoming.
It's an experience. There's good, there's bad. You know, it's good when you can teach people about Islam when they ask, "Oh, hey, what's your name?" Abdullah. That's very pretty.
I really like being a Muslim on campus because there are so many other Muslims here. I really like sharing the experience.
Like, we pray here, they don't really say anything, you know?
Yeah.
People are open-minded about stuff.
I've seen way much more diversity in NC State than I've seen in other institutions that I've been to.
Being a Muslim on campus hasn't really been that odd or weird, actually. I started wearing the hijab last November, and I was really scared about it, but no one really responded or thought I looked weird.
My experience on campus has been pretty positive. I think most people have been pretty welcoming. I haven't faced any sort of discrimination.
I haven't been discriminated per se, I guess, on campus because there's a lot of Muslims and a lot of hijabis for now. But I guess in public places, I do feel that way because a lot of people, I guess, they're not around enough Muslims or hijabis.
I'm a freshman at State right now, and honestly, I have not been discriminated as a Muslim. It's probably because they think I'm Hispanic.
I don't think I've ever been discriminated against, well, at least not directly. All my friends actually know a lot about Islam due to they're asking questions about it.
I don't really think I'm discriminated against because I'm not really sure maybe because I don't wear hijab, so people don't really notice that I'm Muslim, but when I tell them, they're very welcoming and very open.
I feel like I'm the invisible man. I'm just kidding.
Have you ever been discriminated against? No, not yet. Most people are pretty accepting on a college campus. That's probably why they're in college.
Not on campus, not yet. Hopefully, inshallah, never.
Do you feel like we get discriminated? I don't feel like we get discriminated.
People don't know. People think I'm white, so.
Yeah, that's true. And people think I'm Mexican. So we both don't get discriminated.
Being a Muslim on campus, I really don't feel discriminated against. I feel like everyone's very welcoming. And people are very open to different perspectives.
And do people know much about Islam? Maybe not so much, but I still think that students at NC State know more about Islam than the average man does, and that can be possible because they're college students and they actually want to learn about Islam on their own rather than just take things on face value from the television or from the media.
No, not at all, actually. A lot of people don't know anything about Islam.
I wish that people did know more because, recently I went to a football game and we had to pray in front of the stadium, and people actually thought we were doing yoga. So I think there's a lot of ignorance, and I think it's important to spread the message and at least have people understand what Islam is all about.
I don't think people know enough about Islam.
I feel like people have a lot of misconceptions about Islam.
But they'll ask me questions and they'll be like, so what is that thing on your head and why do you wear it? And I'm happy to answer every question they have.
No, I don't think even as Muslims we know enough.
As far as their knowledge about Islam, I feel like it's expanding.
Like, they don't really know much about us. They all think we're terrorists. They joke about it, but you can still tell deep inside that they kind of think there's something wrong with us.
They have a general basis of what Islam's about, but they don't really know much about it. They're really intrigued and they really want to know more about it, and I love how they ask questions.
I think it's our job to let them know what Islam is and what Muslims really do, and kind of take away the negative connotations about Islam.
I feel like we can inform others, but I don't think that others are actually going to listen to us.
Not alienating ourselves from them and basically just telling them, we're normal human beings just with different views though.
I think the only way to pretty much make relevant or to create an understanding of Islam has to be on a grassroots level. Individual communities across the nation will have to engage in dialogue and outreach activities throughout the communities, because right now Islam does not have their Martin Luther King Jr. to go out there and unite the Muslims and to pretty much teach America about Islam. So I think the individual grassroots levels will have to, at the end of the day, engage the public and the non-Muslim community to learn about Islam and to teach them. So.
Well, fact.